Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me. My name is Agymah, and welcome to my world. Okay, guys, I just want to make this video real quick, and it's an update on my Colombian friend got dumped. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so just recently, I would say like on Monday, you know, so what, about 4 days ago, 5 days ago, I received a message from my friend from Bogota, the Afro-Colombian Hurley that I was telling you guys about. And I was pretty surprised. I got the message like real early in the morning. And it was like a really long message and stuff. And so I'm like, at this point, I'm pretty pissed to be hearing from her because she blocked me. She told me to stop talking. Said she didn't want to talk to me. She felt that I was like Ralph, and she just blocked me just like that. And so I'm like, okay, so she probably just wants to contact me and talk more about Ralph. Because I kind of had a feeling that she was gonna feel kind of depressed, and at some point she was gonna reach out to me because we talked like maybe 2, 3 times a day from the time I met her on Colombian Cupid. So I was like, and then so days that I didn't talk to her, she'd be like, "Oh, I miss you. How you doing? Is everything okay?" So I kind of had a feeling that she was, and so she did contact me. So I'm like pissed. I'm like, do I talk to her or what? Because I don't have time for disrespect, and that was like real disrespect, just lashing out at me, and I didn't do anything. And so I had decided to take my time. I think the first message was kind of short, and then she kept adding more and writing more and kept writing more. And I was like, nah, I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna chill out because I'm gonna go off. And so I recently replied to her. I think it was like Friday. Was it like Friday late at night? Okay, so it was just Friday late at night. And I just wrote a long message saying, "Yo, let me see if I can just write what I read to you what I wrote and stuff to her because I was at one point I was gonna just dog her because I felt real disrespected from that message that she sent me and then blocked me. All right, let me read what I said to her. Excuse me. I said, Hurley, I was really shocked that you would compare me to Ralph. I was also shocked that you got angry with me and blocked me. You're a grown woman and you should know better than that. I'm a good man and I showed nothing but respect and love to you. You should never mistreat a person that did nothing to harm you. Okay, so that was the message I finally sent to her. What date was that? On July the 8th. So it was like 10 p.m. at night, almost 11 o'clock. And so then the following day, early in the morning, she sent a sad face, and then she goes, "I'm sorry." And so I decided so then I just sent a message saying, "How was your day?" And later on that evening, so that would have been like what, Saturday, and then she had wrote, "Hi, I'm at work, and how are you?" So I didn't reply that day. I waited for another day, and then I just said, "Oh, good afternoon. I'm well." And then I asked her if, "Are you back on Colombian Cupid?" Okay, so I'm reading from the messages. Then she goes, "Hi, yes, one intent the most or something." Then a sad face. Then I go, "Good." So She's trying again. She's going to try one more time on Colombian Cupid. Then I go, okay, remember what you told me. Take your time. There are good men seeking a wife, but you gotta take it slow. This is what I wrote to her. Good things come to those who wait. And then she goes, thanks. Growing up hurts. Okay, that's what she wrote. Then I wrote, and I know it's not all New Yorkers, and I know it's not all men in New York, but this in my experience meeting New Yorkers, I wrote, most New York guys are selfish, in my opinion. And I really didn't mean like all, I just like the majority of people that I've met. She goes, thank you for telling me this. Then I wrote to her, next time don't go meet don't go meet at a hotel. Stay with the guy and definitely don't take your family members with you to resorts and stuff. Then she goes, I want a good man. That's all I asked for. Then I wrote to her, guys that I spoke to, they didn't like the idea that you brought your sister and a kid with you. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it real for her and just tell her like what I felt that she did wrong and what probably turned them off. And then she goes, correct. Then she wrote something about never most. Then I said to her, get to know the guy and make him work for your heart. And then she goes, exactly. For now, no, it's not going to be easy to be with me. Maybe with time, I'll be fine. And then I go, so then I sent her another message saying, maybe Ralph also thought the problem with the hotel was a scam to get money from him. Maybe that you created this scam to get money from him. And then she goes, not. Okay. And and then I also said to her, well, friends could have put negative thoughts in his head about you. And then she goes, I believe this. Ralph is a man very unsafe. I was trying to tell her, um, that's what she wrote. Then I go, do all the things you would want me to do to meet a nice woman. All right. So that's what I wrote to her. And then she goes, I didn't think it was attractive to me. I don't know what that means. He never believed in my love. And he was he very easily abandoned me. And so I had decided to send her a message where a subscriber had sent me a message, and I just wanted to cheer her up. And I wrote, I know a subscriber that went to Medellin and met a humble and loving woman. He moved to Colombia within 6 months and married her. Then she goes, well, she's replying to my other message. I said I can pay all of my sisters and the baby, but he said no. So she's talking about that. And then when she replies to when I told her about the subscriber going to Medellin and meeting someone, she goes, "Oh wow, that's very nice." So this is what else I wrote to her. I said, "Hurley, guys are seeking women that make them feel that they're the first priority. That's like, in my opinion, that's what I know that I'm seeking. And I want a woman that will put me first, and I will do the same." This is what I'm writing to her. Guys in their 40s and older need lots of affection and attention. She goes, but I gave attention to her, Ralph. Time and love. When he came, he wanted me for a long time, but I needed to go to work. How can how can I have a solution to this? Not easy. He would have to take full responsibility. responsibility for me if I were to take the time off of work. So then I write, Hurley, you were reaching into a relation. You was rushing into a relationship with Ralph. So I'm telling her, you didn't listen to me. Forget about Ralph. Okay, he might have been married and looking for fun only. Some guys, especially a lot that I've met in New York, are strange at times, and not just New York, but a lot of guys in general. Then she goes, maybe you're right about that. Now I want to learn. Later, find a good man for me. So this is what she wrote. Um, a man of Missouri wants to talk with me and meet me. Okay, so I guess she just recently met someone else online. But I feel fear. So this is what I wrote to her. I said, I'm not looking to date any women until I find the right. I put down. I'm looking to date many women until I find the right one for me. And then she goes. Then she wrote, "Haven't you found someone valuable yet?" And then I write again. I write to her. Learn the lesson about. Well, you learn a lesson about some men, not just American men. All right. So that's what I wrote to her, trying to tell her that you learned something. And it's not just American men, and it's not just New York guys too. But I'm telling you, a lot of New York guys I've run into, man, man, I'm telling you, I've met men from like a lot of all over the United States, but the egos of the New York guys that I've met, and I've met a few decent ones too, but the majority of them, man, big heads and stuff. Let's see. So what did I leave out? Then she goes. So I said, you learned the lesson about American men. Then she goes, correct. But American and Colombians, I want to be careful. Okay, good. And then I wrote, remember, if you rush into the arms of a stranger, he will always wonder if you do the same with other guys. So I gave her that tip. Then she goes, good. I'll not forget this one. All right, so let me see what else she wrote. And then I had sent her a message saying, guys will appreciate sex more when you make them wait for it. So, hey, I'm going to tell her, and appreciate you more. Then she goes, I can understand that better now. Then I wrote, good people make mistakes. Well, good people make mistakes. Then she goes, I was thinking in that not too easy for the distance in this thing. I don't know. I don't know what she meant. I guess maybe having a long distance relationship wouldn't wouldn't be all that easy. Maybe that's what she's saying. And so then I told her that wolves can hide behind sheep clothing. And then she goes, yeah, very ugly. Not is it not is it necessary to be a bad person. All right. So most of this conversation I had with her was like last night. And I actually just seen it pop online just now as I was recording. So I just what do I believe? Again, I said I believe that she's a good person. She picked someone and she just gave herself so quickly to this guy. And I think maybe this guy probably was just telling his friends and stuff, and then they were like, yo, maybe she's been doing that with everyone else and stuff. I really don't know. And to me, he was nothing special. He was nothing special, and he was lucky to have her. And so he just got what he wanted. And he dumped her, and probably when she was at work and stuff, he probably was going out, and he probably met a lot of other ladies and stuff too. So that's what I'm thinking that happened. And I think that she's reaching out to me now because she wants to understand American men more, and she's trying to learn. And I'm more than willing to help because I really do believe that she's a good heart and a good soul. She has a good heart and a good soul. And hey, I'm always looking to meet good people. Good people. I always want good people in my life. I ain't got time for negativity. So she can when I go to Bogota, she can probably hook me up with someone nice, or she may have the right person or know the right person, or just learning about the ladies and how they date out there could help me. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the friendship with her. At first, I was gonna tell her the hell with you, but that's crazy, man. That's a good connection that I made with her, and she can I can learn a lot about her country. Can also learn to improve my Spanish, and she's always invited me to come to her house, and she will cook and all this stuff. So good people. I definitely want to have good people in my life, and I definitely want to meet good people in Colombia and around the world. So when I'm in their country, they'll look out for me. Okay, guys. So I just wanted to make this video really quick and pass it on to you. So you know, she's single. She's looking. If you're a really good guy and you're really looking for a nice young lady, you can just reach out to me. But um, she is looking for marriage and stuff. Okay, so I'm just letting you know. And the young lady's educated. She has a good job, and she's like 33 years old and no kids. All right, so I'm not gonna try to hook her up. You know, I'm gonna let her do her thing. But you know, if you're a good person, you're really seriously, and you're trying to meet someone, contact me, and maybe I'll just pass your number or whatever. But don't do it if you're just out to have fun. Okay, guys. So I appreciate you joining me. If you're new to the channel, again, my name is Agymah. This is my world, and thank you for joining me. Take care, guys, and don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. And for those who haven't subscribed, subscribe. Agymah's World. Take care. Peace.